So I was invited down to uh,
This
where are
is
we
called
at?
the
We're at the Great Smoky Mountain
Mountains.
National Park.
Great Smoky Mountain National Park. We are we are at Smoke Campground in on the North Carolina side, and so I ended up meeting a few people, and so why don't you introduce yourself and talk about your channel? Tell us a little bit about your channel.
I'm Kristy.
I'm her not so better half. I'm Steve. She's my better half.
Talk about your channel.
Oh,
The name of your channel and
so my channel is Packs a Lot. And I come up with that name because obviously I pack a lot in my pack, like heavy packs, not by choice but by default because of gear choices and whatever. I'm too cheap to buy the, $800 tents and that kind of stuff. So anyway, packs a lot.
now does
This is packs a little.
that's what I was gonna ask. Does she have a name too?
And
I
some
don't
of that
really, but-
is we share gear and I carry some of her stuff.
Yes,
Gotcha.
that is true. If we go backpacking, he carries pretty much everything, but he wants to know about your channel, like what?
Oh,
So what is some of the topics on your channel?
okay. So backpacking, hiking, fishing, road tripping, and sightseeing. And we also have started a little bit of our freeze drying videos and cooking and some other things that we do, and a few gear reviews, not a lot. That's not really our focus. The main focus of the channel was to document our adventures, to go out and have fun, hike, backpack, and document that fun that we're having, more so for a video diary for our kids. After we pass, they have something to look back on, kind of like a video scrapbook, if you will. That was always been the drive and still is. We're finding out through this journey that we're meeting some amazing people, some subscribers, and we're getting to know them and we're getting to meet them, and we're acquiring some great friendships, and it's been an amazing journey. You want to add to that?
No,
No?
I think you covered it.
One of the things that you recently started that I really like is your freeze drying meals. How you show how to freeze dry, and so that's really good.
Thank you.
So now I'm gonna ask you some questions so the viewers get to know you a little bit, and they're just gonna be 3 or 4 questions, but then we'll get a little bit more personal questions about your channel.
Okay.
So, what do you like better, Coke Zero or Pepsi No Calorie?
That's funny.
Enough said.
I gotcha. So you like sugar-free A&W?
I like root beer and cream soda.
She loves
that's
root beer.
that's my kind of thing.
Okay. All right. So, I know we try to eat healthy and everything, but do you prefer potato chips or corn chips?
Corn chips, hands down.
Well, if Doritos are considered a corn chip, I'm
They are.
going with Doritos. Not just any Doritos, but it's got to be salsa verde Doritos.
Oh, really?
Doritos. What did I say?
Burritos.
Burritos.
I think you.
She's my fact checker,
That's true.
and she's my corrector when I say stuff wrong. 'Cause
Gotcha.
She's a speech therapist. Am
So
I supposed to say that?
Yes, I am.
now, when it comes to candy, do you prefer Snickers or Mars bars?
What's a?
Mars bars is kind of like
Never had a Mars bar, so I'm going with Snickers.
I'm gonna have to derail off that question because my favorite is a Heath bar.
Oh, Heath. Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby.
Those. I used to like those too.
Oh yeah, I
Reese's,
still like them.
Reese's peanut butter cup for me.
Yeah, yeah, we have
Sorry,
to- we have-
we're messing up your questions.
Oh
guys.
no, it's live and stuff, and it's one take, no editing,
Oh, shoot.
Cut that out.
and so now you guys got me
We got
messed
you
up.
flustered, don't we?
Yeah, and so all right. Do you prefer hot dogs or hamburgers?
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers, by far.
Yes.
And
Not
so
a hot dog fan.
all right, now we'll talk a little bit about your channel and stuff like that, and so. out of all your topics that you do, what is your favorite?
Out of the videos.
No,
series?
your the like is camping, hiking, fishing.
Right, yeah, yeah. My favorite, personally, is I love to backpack. Not just anywhere. I love to backpack, specifically where I can go to a backcountry lake that doesn't get fished very much, because I love catching backcountry lake fish, specifically brook trout. They are my favorite. They're an orangish meat, similar to a salmon. They're fantastic eating. Kristy's got a different favorite.
Do you know?
I have a pretty good hunch that it has to do with road tripping and sightseeing.
Oh, road tripping for sure. Because then I can do a little camping, and we can do hiking, and then I can go to the hotel.
Yeah.
And then we just get to see a lot of things. A lot. And that's my favorite for sure.
And it's growing on me quite a bit too.
See?
So, but I still
That's where
got to
it's
go
at.
back to that original thing. Those
'Cause I love
backcountry lakes are
yeah.
calling me.
Yeah, I love hiking and backpacking. But at some point in time, that may fade, the backpacking.
Means I might be going on some solo trips.
For me, I don't know. But I love road tripping.
So we all know that your name is now Packs a Lot. So what is the heaviest backpack that you ever had to carry?
Oh boy. Okay, so
28 pounds? No, not true.
your heaviest?
No, when we went on we hiked the Highline Trail up, and I was about 30,
Oh, no.
42?
43 pounds on the Highline.
Which is
Wow.
probably too much for me, obviously, but
She went 80 miles with 43 pounds. Come on! I'm telling you what, they're pretty amazing. So, my heaviest trip was when I was not really prepared. I was just getting into backpacking. This was about 2014. I mean, I did backpacking when I was a youth, but I really didn't get into it until my sons were in Scouts, and I started getting back into backpacking. About 2014, I went on a trip with them to hike the highest point in Utah, Kings Peak, 13,526 feet above sea level. But I didn't have water filter gear. I didn't have any of that kind of stuff. Didn't really have dehydrated food to speak of. But I calculated how much water I was going to drink on that whole trip. Water up, water while I'm there, water down, and taking into consideration my morning beverage and my meals and all of that. And I figured I needed 28 water bottles. 28 water bottles went in the pack, along with a 5.5 pound sleeping bag, a 5.5 pound backpack. I mean, you start adding all that in, cooking gear, heavy pot, all that stuff. I think I came in around 75 pounds on that trip. And on the way down...
And it was overnight. No. Was it 2 days?
Oh, that trip was amazing. We had a goal. Well, the youth were going to do a 50-miler across the Uintas. And I only had 1 day off work. So I went in with them the first day, 12.5 miles with that 75-pound pack, whatever it was. And I was pretty beat that first day, but with everybody else, you got to like macho, So anyway, made it in there 12.5, and then made camp the next morning. 3 miles to the summit, 3 miles down to make break camp, and then that 12.5 out. And we were about 30 miles in one night, 2 days, with that weight on my back. So that was the all-time. I don't do that anymore.
We came back 2 inches shorter.
I did. All my discs were compressed. But anyway,
So
that was a long-winded, heaviest backpack. Sorry.
You might want to edit that.
yeah.
That was really long.
There's no editing on this.
And so I appreciate you allowing me the opportunity to spend some time with you over this holiday weekend. And I appreciate the time you spent letting me interview you. I just have one question, and I want to see what your answer would be. So, do you think you could put together and do a night overnighter with a minimalist pack of under 10 pounds.
Ooh, I like that.
Could I or would I?
I know. I'm saying, could you? Do you think that you're able to put together a minimalist pack of under 10 pounds, which makes you ultralight? The reason why I ask that is because I don't know if you have a lightweight pack, because your packs are probably 6 pounds each.
I think 10 pounds is pushing it. I bet you could maybe do 20. I don't, how heavy is your pack?
I could probably do 10 pounds if it was a short hike, close to the road, close to the trailhead, and I cowboy camp.
Well, yeah, that's why I said minimalist and everything.
Are you challenging him?
Yeah.
Did you ever
Packs.
watch Scooby-Doo?
Huh? I grew up watching Scooby-Doo.
The movie.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. You won't get the joke then.
Okay. No, it's not a challenge, but I think Kristy's challenging you.
Should be.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm 51. I'm going to be turning 52 this July. And I'm going to be hiking that Highline Trail across the top of Utah. And my goal for that trip is to stay under 50. Under my age in weight. I don't know if I can do it or not. It's going to be an 8-day or 8-night trip. So there's going to be a lot of food on that trip. So I don't know. I'll try.
Well, thank you for your time, and thanks for the interview.
No, thank you.
All
It's been
right.
a pleasure being with you for this camp.
Oh, it's definitely great.
Amazing time.